Well, good morning. Welcome back to the winter series of GP Outdoors. We got about 2-3 inches last night, a little bit of freezing rain and then followed by some fluffy snow, so at least that's a good sign. As you folks probably know that have been watching the channel, we've had such a strange winter this year. I have yet to be able to pull these sleds off of the trailer, but we're hoping with the snow expected this week that we'll finally be able to get out on the trails up here. And we're going to head up the driveway today and try a fifth method using the blade and the blower that some of my subscribers have suggested. So why don't you grab a coffee, stay warm, because it looks like I'm going to need a snowmobile outfit. It's cold today. Cheers. All right, well, thanks for sticking around, folks. So today we're going to try a fifth method, which is other suggestions that some of my subscribers have been kind enough to offer on different ways of looking after the driveway using the blower and or the blade. And in this winter, it's kind of become a little bit more of a rear blade series because we've had so little snow, and most of the snow we've gotten has been ice, crusty snow, very little normal snow to blow. But today we got a couple inches, as I said. Let's take a look at what we're going to do. First thing I did is I raised my skid shoes up to match up to the bottom so I can drop this blower as low as possible to the ground. So I mentioned to you folks before, I've long now had a really good frozen hard base, so I should be safe to drive this thing right down and scrape tight to the gravel without lifting too much. Let's go to the back. You'll recall in the last video or a couple of videos ago, I actually for the first time took the upper control link and extended it out so that I could get a more aggressive blade angle because I was trying to cut through all the ice and the snow. Today I don't need to do that because I've already cut down and got a nice firm base underneath. So what I want to do today is I just want to scrape some of this snow off. So what I want to do is I'm going to bring the control arm back in, which will tilt this mold board forward and allow it to more scrape as opposed to dig. What I'm going to do is grab a coffee, fill it up in a thermos, put on my snowmobile suit so I'm nice and toasty warm in this negative 20-degree weather. And I'm going to take the blade and I'm going to blade from the side into the center, up one side of the driveway out to the road. I'm going to turn around, take a nice drive back, and take it from the left side into the center. So I got all the snow piled up in the center of the driveway, and then I'm going to head down the middle of the driveway and blow it out into the forest. So I hope you enjoy it. Stick around. We'll see you at the end. Cheers. Okay, we're all wrapped up. Murphy's Law. I'm out there all morning in negative 27 degree weather and negative 25. It's overcast, and now that I'm done, the sun comes out. Anyways, it was cold this morning, and I mean really cold. Even for this crazy Canadian, it was cold. But I wanted to take a moment out just to thank all of my subscribers, especially those folks that take the time to provide advice or suggestions on different ways to use the tractor and the different implements. I know we're all in different parts of the world, but it really helps a lot when folks can say, you know what, I saw the way you were doing, you know, the rear blade, try it this way. Because the last few videos, I didn't intend them to turn out to be a rear blade series, but that's what they turned out to. And all it was a compilation of different suggestions or advice that you folks had given me. So we did the first 4 methods there 2 videos ago. Tried method 4 with 2 tractors on the last one, and today I had another method, number 5 I called it, which was also a suggestion I'd got from a few folks, including a new subscriber named Albert yesterday that said, hey, blade both sides into the middle and then go down the middle with the blower. And that's what we did. And I got to tell you, I told a few that method 4 was my favorite, but after today, I think method 5 really takes the cake. Because the nice thing about method 5 is you can just jump in, grab a thermos of coffee, head on out to the concession road, turn around, come back in, blade everything into the middle, and then take one run down the middle and blow everything into the forest. The nice thing about method 5 is that the leading edge of the blade is actually carving into the snowbanks on the side. So what you're able to do, especially if you know your driveway really well, is you know that there are areas where you can widen a bit, and now you've got the leading blade to dig into that snowbank and maybe widen out a little bit, throw it all into the middle, then send it off into the forest. It's a good day, driveway's clear right out to the road. Thanks so much for sticking around. I hope it was helpful, especially for folks like myself who are just learning to use their new implements or their new tractor. If you like the channel, please click subscribe, hit the like button, and if you want to know when I'm posting videos, just click that little bell. Have a wonderful week, and we'll see you again on the next one. Cheers and thanks.